Jan's right, I can't see anybody. Maybe that's a good thing. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming, and a particular thank you to my friends. And Jan, thank you for having this at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, because you're still awake, I think. But most, hugest thank you is to my son, because he's going to be the most embarrassed by having to. You know, when I was growing up, I used to really make fun of my mom. I'd laugh at her because every time she sneezed, or she coughed, or she laughed, she'd cross her legs. I don't find that the least bit funny anymore. So I've been single a long time, so I decided to venture into that fantastic arena of online dating. And after a few years of this, I've come to a few generalized conclusions. One is that men over 65 are stiff in all the wrong places. And they want one of three things. First of all, they either want a mom, you know, somebody to do their shopping and cooking and cleaning and tuck them in, read them a bedtime story, all of that. Or they want a nursemaid because they're getting old and having trouble getting around. But the scariest ones are the ones that just want to find a woman before their Viagra prescription expires. So I thought, heck with this. I'm gonna go for a one-night stand because, you know, you fill out the form, or you're looking for a relationship or just dating. So I thought, I'm gonna go for the one-night stand. This is the best I could get. So then I considered bisexuality. You know, it's an open world nowadays. I thought, wow, that's going to double my chances for a date. But, you know, online dating can really be scary. I had a date with a fellow the other day, and he had a nice photo, and his description was great. He had a car, he had a job, lived in Vancouver. And when I met him, he didn't look anything like his photo. So I thought, does he have a car? Does he have a job? Or is he just like one of those online serial killers? So I leaked into the women's washroom. You know, there are three things that I decided to do. One is to create some games for people our age. You know, we're the baby boomers. We've got to create new things. So I decided to try out 3 games on my friends. And the first, if you've heard of these or you've played them, they're really a lot of fun. The first is hide and go pee. The second one is sag, you're it. But my favorite is Red Rover, the nurse says bend over. You know, I did some research on medications because a lot of people my age are on medications, and I found out a very scary statistic. People my age are generally on an average of 7 medications. So I thought, that's interesting. I'm not on any, so I've really got to pick up the pace on the home stretch. One of the reasons I don't like medications is I've done some research, and as you all know, they have terrible side effects. And I know that I hate constipation, I hate diarrhea, but I'm morbidly afraid of erectile dysfunction. I was out on the seawall with a friend the other day, and we walked by a couple of gentlemen. I'm sitting on a bench, nice-looking gentlemen. We walked by, and I said to my friend, hey, we still got it, right? She said, what are you talking about? I said, those guys just whistled at us. She said, honey, they weren't whistling. They were wheezing. So I decided to ask my son to put that whistle thing, you know, when you get a text, it sounds like somebody's whistling at you. That might be all I get. Then I looked at, okay, I'm old enough, I'm going to have a tattoo. So many people have tattoos. Then I did some more research, and then I looked at the reality that there are no bumper stickers on a Rolls Royce. That was my son clapping. So I thought, okay, what about a piercing? I'll get one boob pierced. Because nobody can see that unless I show it to them. But then I thought, oh my God, what if all the air comes out? I travel a lot, and I have a lot of young, beautiful women friends who also travel. I was in Texas a while ago with this gorgeous blonde gal from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. We were in a bar in Texas, and I watched these 2 dudes watching her, I think I was invisible. Anyway, this one dude comes over to her and he says to her, "Where are y'all from?" And she says, "Saskatoon, Saskatchewan." He looks at her, walks back over to his buddy, and I heard his buddy say, "Well, where is she from?" He said, "I don't know, she doesn't speak English." So I've decided after all this research, all this dating, all this trial and tribulation, I am redefining what it means to get lucky. For me, getting lucky is walking into a room and remembering why I'm there.